what the white man calls them.
We open on Alfonso, Benny, and Caesar entering a storage container. The same one from last session. You look around. It kind of looks like this place is going to be turned upside down. There's a bed in the corner. It's been knocked over. Blankets are on the ground. There's sand all over the floor. It just generally looks like it's there's been some kind of conflict in this room.
Oh, Benny, looks like there's yet another kerfuffle that we've walked ourselves into.
What does Jerry do in this room?
Yeah, let me look around. I'm like looking around, seeing if there's any kind of clues as to what might have happened or where Frank could be.
All right, you find a calendar on the wall as you're doing this. The calendar has 3 notable pieces of information on it. The first being that today's October 11th, just so you guys know what day it is moving forward. I kind of want you guys to have a time frame for the next couple of weeks in game.
I really like that because we've been on a weird one for a while.
October 12th, which is the following day, obviously, is there's some writing in that little square, and it says meeting with Hawthorne. And then October 31st, the end of the month, you see it has election day written on it.
All right, Benny. Well, it looks like Frank or his employer or somebody has a meeting with Hawthorne, so maybe we could try to use that to see if we can either track down Frank or find out more information.
You think this is Frank's employer?
I don't know who it is, but someone involved with Frank. Seems like, why would Frank tell us to come here and then disappear with this room being a fucking pigsty?
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
But we just need. I think we just need more information, really.
Let me call.
What wasn't? Didn't Frank say for Jerry to meet us here? Like he's nowhere to be seen.
Yep.
There's no Jerry.
I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna roll perception check for Jerry. Hold on.
I'm just saying that something's afoot.
I got 17. Jerry there?
Jerry's not here.
Bro, Jerry has not been there. No,
I'm sniffing, bro. No Jerry at all, bro?
I promise you, Jerry's not been here.
Someone should call him.
You call him.
Jerry.
Okay. He
I roll a perception check. I realize he's not here. I call him.
You both call him
Wow,
separately.
the busy tone.
We're calling Jerry
I'm
at the same
already.
time.
Everyone's calling him.
Oh, you got it, Benny.
They're on to me, Jerry.
So Jerry picks up and he goes, "Hey, what's going on, man? What's up,
Where
man?
are
I
you,
just
Jerry?
sleeping, man. I gave you that order. I'm going
Hey,
back to
Well, you have
bed."
to meet up with
We're
us.
here, bro. Where are you, bro? We're here.
Why is Caesar talking so far away? I can't even.
I haven't been listening to him. Pay attention to me.
We're here, bro.
Is he talking to me? Like whatever.
He
but
thinks you're on the phone, but he just hears the speaker.
that's
from this
crazy.
phone.
Okay, well, I'm not. I haven't even talked to Frank. I don't know what you're talking about.
I didn't even mention Frank yet.
Well, I haven't talked to him.
Hold on, Jerry.
I don't know what you're
Hold
talking
on.
about. Look, I went back
Jerry,
to
I feel like
bed.
you're living in 2 different multiverses right now. I feel like you're remembering a different turn of
Hey,
events.
bro.
I'm just trying to sleep.
Jerry
I'm, so
goes right.
I'm just dreaming about Frank.
He's right to Frank, bro. I feel like you gotta talk to someone. It's like,
Have you seen that guy? I was dreaming about him.
Which one? There's so many versions of him.
The Prime version, and he falls back to sleep on the phone.
I record his snoring and then hang up.
Okay, so what are you guys doing now?
Oh, Benny, I guess something is definitely strange here.
Something's
Like
afoot.
Frank might have been Frank might have been misleading us here on something. I don't know.
Yeah, it's looking like
We got
it.
that meeting tomorrow with Hawthorne.
Yeah,
don't know
I think
if
we
could
should.
talk to him sometime prior. I don't know if he would tell us about that. If he would.
Well, hold on. Let me try this. I call Frank.
Okay.
There's a dial as it's going on and on and on, but there's no answer.
I leave a voicemail and I say, "Where you at?"
Okay. Voicemail goes through. You're good on that front.
Thank
You've
God.
definitely left a voicemail. So
We have Find My iPhone. Can we track him or on Snapchat? Is there any way we can track his location, or did he turn off the
Snapchat.
location?
I think Frank has an Android.
He's got a Nextel. It's a beep beep.
Beep beep.
It's not. We established they were smartphones at one point.
All right.
It's
Well, I think what we
Android.
should do is plan around going to this meeting somehow. Maybe either intercepting a meeting beforehand or just watching.
You guys look over and Caesar has found a burrito and he's eating it.
Hey,
Where did you find
get that burrito, Caesar?
I was over here with the sand in the corner. It was wrapped up in it. No,
Is it
all about
sandy?
that.
Is
but-
it crunchy?
Okay, well,
What day is it?
October
11th. What?
Well, one of the three pieces
No,
of
but-
information. How could you not remember?
God.
You don't know what? No, what day? Like, like Tuesday?
it's 20. Yeah.
Motherfucker! What day?
Tuesday.
Are we going off of? Is the year
God, the election day is
2022?
gonna end up being on like a Thursday, right? It's gonna be on.
All right. Okay. so-
October 11th is a Tuesday. And then October 31st is a Monday.
And this,
like that.
they use the Julius calendar.
Okay, so it's Tuesday, October 11th.
Yep. Okay, so
Alright.
you guys mentioned in the last thing we were doing about talking to Lirio. You want to go over that again?
Yeah. Let's try to get to that point.
So sorry.
It's okay. All right. So, considering that we don't really have anything to do till tomorrow, we could go ahead and go turn in the toy maker and get the payment from Lirio. Might help us.
Yeah, we can go snag that body real quick. Maybe we just like strap. I don't know if we want to put. I don't want to put it in the bag of holding because that's kind of where a lot of our personal stuff is. Maybe we just put it in the
Body.
pocket lab and maybe just like strap him down. I don't know if his blood
Carry
is
him
gonna
in
be
over
oozing
my
there.
my shoulder. I could do it as a show of power.
Maybe, yeah. I
drip
just don't
blood
know
all over
about
his body.
walking around with a toy maker in the street.
Well, we'll do okay. We'll take him out in an alley, and then I'll walk in.
It's important that you
Okay,
walk in
there.
with the body.
Yeah, I wanted to drip blood as I
Oh,
go.
okay. Fair enough. That makes sense. Nice power play, Benny. Okay.
Yeah,
Hey, let's go get that body.
let's
You
go.
guys go outside. It's actually just sitting in the trunk of Cyrus's taxi right now.
Okay, cool. So we did.
All right, well, then we
All
just
right,
pull
so
up and
I-
I'll take it out the trunk.
Okay. So
That
you guys
trunk
are
would smell so bad.
heading towards Lirio Hans right now in the middle of the night. You do you want to give him a call or anything? Let him know you're almost there.
I text him. I'm not gonna call.
Okay. You text him.
I'm gonna say OMW.
Does it autocorrect to on my way!
Yeah,
Exclamation point.
it does. And he says,
I-
"Awesome!"
I
Exclamation point.
back it out and I type OMW.
Okay, fair enough. So, you start heading towards Han Tower. Let's go ahead and just do this now. It's dark when you come in, dimly lit, minimal staff right now, but there's still a bunch of zombies running the halls. You know, like cleaning crew and whatnot. As you walk in, there's still one accountant. It seems like she kind of like came and started sitting at this desk specifically waiting for you, because as soon as you come in, she stands up and she says, "Benny, we've been waiting for you. How are you? How are your friends?"
Alive. I want to make an intimidation check as I do this like whole show and dance.
Cool.
Not just individually, but just in general. Like my
Okay.
intimidating appearance.
Am I here with him? Because I think I don't have enough spell slots to be invisible. Should I just wait outside?
That's up to you guys.
Yeah, I think you can wait outside. It's not a big deal.
All right, yeah. I'm chilling with Cyrus.
Caesar says
You,
back
you sure you guys don't want me to be invisible? Cause I can make it happen.
Oh, I
Dude.
crit fail.
Oh man. So you okay? So
I dropped the body.
yeah,
by
you start
accident.
walking in. It slides off your shoulder and like splats onto the floor.
There's blood everywhere.
Yes.
I go, sorry. And I bend over and pick it back up.
Three of the
I'll say-
cleaning zombies come over and give
I
you
get some
like
paper. I say, I'll get it. I get the paper towels. I start cleaning it.
okay, it's a 5-minute engagement in total.
Start urine everywhere.
So
Alright,
once you finally
sorry.
get it all together, the elevator dings open and reveals your way up, and you pick the body back up and head into the elevator. No one here respects you. All the zombies, they look at you.
No,
They don't. There's no fear in them whatsoever.
What a thing is.
I know
no
what
one
I
here
can do to
respects
any
you.
of these people.
As you get in the elevator, it closes. You start to head up. We got back to the van with Caesar and Alfonso, just like kind of sitting around.
I'm doing that thing where Cyrus is trying to run towards me to hit me, and I'm holding his head back. I'm being a bully.
Okay, but also
Yeah.
this is like this is not just Cyrus.
Yeah.
This is like the big guy inside of Cyrus.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he's just kind of humoring you a little bit, and he's like, "Man, this is so cool having a cool Kenku body. I love. Thank you for destroying that tower. I can move so freely now. I haven't been outside in years." So he starts
It's the
dancing
plot
a little
of Get
bit.
Out.
Yeah,
He starts
loves
hitting the gritty.
it. He starts- He's like, "There's so many memories in here. They're so weird. I don't."
Wait, you can go. Oh, that's right. I forgot. You mind fucked us. You can go through people's memories.
Whoa.
What was the moment that made him go
Fuck is a strong
Cyrus?
word.
Yeah, we mind made love. It was a lot more passionate than you're making it out
Mind
to be.
meld.
Sensual. Listen, man, I saw the cum thoughts, man. I want you to know that that's part of us. I've been in there with you. All right, I know what you're going through.
Unfortunately.
These guys don't, but I know what you're going through.
Come
And
down.
With that, we come back to Benny.
Good.
Still in the elevator.
Comedic
Yeah.
relief.
You come out of the elevator and walk out, and Lee Johan, he's holding a little mug of sauce in his hand, moving around. It's just moving like Jello, kind of. And he sips in it. It's like a Go-Gurt. And he starts drinking a little bit.
Says we
Dude, disgusting.
He's staring out the window powerfully. And as you enter, he turns around and he goes, "Oh, Benny, it's good to see you, man. How'd the mission go?"
As expected, he was not a foe that was on our level. We dispatched him relatively quickly. I dropped the body as I say that.
It splats again a little bit. Some more urine comes out. But this time, don't stress about
It's
it.
shitting himself.
Yeah, he doesn't care. He's just drinking the sauce. He even gestures towards a glass of your own. Have a drink with me, Benny.
Benny walks up and humors him. Picks it up, throws it back, reaches in his cavity, puts it back at the glass because it's some kind of jello substance that stays whole.
Nice. So Benny, have you looked around? Do you know what you're gonna take yet? 2 items, like I told you. And I'm a man of my word, Benny. Have your
Good to
pick.
know. Benny walks over, pretends that he's having a hard time choosing. Should I roll deception to see if I can actually deceive him to think
Sure.
that I'm having a hard time? 13.
Nice.
He doesn't.
I have a
Okay.
-3.
He noticed
You're so
you're
interested.
kind of hovering in a certain area, but he can't tell if there's anything specific you're looking at.
Benny shrugs and says, "I'll take these two," and points at the wings and the chainsaw.
Oh, the wings. This came with my little bird up there. And he points to the giant bird suspended from the ceiling. Good choice, Benny. Good choice. I can't get them to work personally. Maybe you can. Seems they were damaged or something. I actually have an old Warforged computer in my house that I was thinking about hooking them up to. But that's over on the other side of Arkney. I can help you with that another day if you want. But, so yeah, the wings. They look good on you.
Thank you. In the interest of our working relationship, I do have a few questions. Not specifically about any work, but do you know about the war that the Warforged were fighting?
Oh yeah, the war for Domanic expansion. I know a little bit about it, Benny. Not as much as you would think.
I mean, is there anything that particularly interesting you care to tell me about the history of these wings?
The wings, well, I mean, they were often bonded with a certain, with their user. You know, they could contort almost like a nanotechnology. I have no idea how it works. We can't replicate it today. But that's why the Warforged were ahead of their time. That's why I'm so interested. Really, besides that, I don't know what much there is to tell you. I mean, if you want to hear some more about the shards, I can tell you something about the shards.
It'd be incredibly valuable. I appreciate it.
Why don't you come over here and look at this? He goes over and he gestures to a display case with like a diagram. You didn't really notice this your first time here, but the diagram shows like one of these shards, and it's almost like cave art almost. Like it's almost like old instructions for like detailing the history of like how we found these shards, and it shows just like a field, and it's like littered with these shards, and people just found them like coming up from the ground or whatever. And they started to take these things and experiment with them. And he turns to you, Benny, and he says, my research shows that these shards, they came from some primordial giant. We don't know what or where it came from. Some say it was there at the start of the Earth. As for what's on them, there was nothing on them when we found them, Benny. And that's what's interesting. They're said to store information on them, almost like a supercomputer or something. They can even hold souls, we found out. Or they found out back in the day. It's interesting, Benny. I think to look into it would be beneficial to you. It seems the Warforged, their consciousness, they weren't just on these shards, no. We put consciousness onto the shards and then reformed them, conditioned them to the perfect soldiers, or for whatever use we needed them for. Spying, whatever. In fact, when most Warforged were invented, the saying is that they actually took the souls from Kenku and other birdfolk. As sort of a middle finger during the war. It was really rather repulsive, if you ask me, what went down then.
Fascinating. Thank you, Larry. Now that I see that you can be a trustworthy and reliable business partner, I look forward to our next ventures together. I extend my hand to shake him.
He shakes it, and he stops for a second as he shakes it, and he says, Benny, I'm a nice man. I really am. And he's kind of holding your hand. But I'm running for mayor, Benny. This information, it really can't come out. You understand this, right?
Which information?
What I just had you do. That dies between us.
Of course. I mean, that's to be expected.
I appreciate that, Benny. It'd be a shame if we had to go another way with this. I respect you and the Patriots. And as he's having this conversation with you, you hear a writhing above you.
I look up.
The bird, the croaking, is writhing slightly. As if it's being manipulated.
Are you reanimating him too?
I can reanimate him whenever I want, Benny.
Okay.
Just a
good.
contingency, you know. I'm not much of a fighter myself, as you know. I didn't want you to come in here with the wrong idea, Benny. And I'm glad we got the right idea down. You got the wings, you got the chainsaw. I'm a man of peace. I'm a man of deals. Benny deals. I like that. You have a good day, Ben. And if you want to work
You too,
together again,
Larry.
call me.
I'll shoot you a text if I ever need anything.
Yeah, no calling. Alright, so you walk out the elevator.
Mhm.
Disappear down. We cut to Frank.
Oh.
Frank, you
I wasn't
wake up
prepared.
in a room alone. You don't recognize this room.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
I don't recognize this room at all. How am I feeling? Like,
So the way you're feeling is very hazy, as if like you almost got hit in the head or something.
Okay.
It seems like
Dizzy.
your vision's a little blurry. You're a little dizzy. You're definitely not at your full potential right now. You feel
Okay.
around. Your jacket and your cigarettes are gone right now.
oh, goddamn, those cigarettes. Fuck, I got a headache. And I stand up and I'm like kind of dizzy and I'm walking around trying to feel the space out. What do I do? I see anything?
You don't see anything. You see the front door and you see the window, but the window seems to be barred over.
Alright. I look at the window and I'm like, well, clearly I can't go that way. What are the odds this works? And I try to open the door.
When you open the door, a squid arm feeds in and wraps around the door frame. And this figure enters the room, and you're kind of forced to back out of the doorway. As he enters the room and shuts the door. Hello, Frank. It's the squid. His name is Squilliam.
Wait a second. Sorry, I'm kind of fucked up right now. I think I remember you. You work with the headless, right?
That I do, Frank. How did you rest last night? I'm told not to let you out of the room.
Well, to be honest with you, I'm pretty fucked up right now and could definitely use a cigarette.
I got you, Frank. And this squid arm starts feeling all over its body and into random pockets. It's looking around his whole body. And then
He doesn't have one.
you don't have your cigarette, so he does not have a cigarette. He's like, I can't find it, Frank. And then he goes back. I looked everywhere.
Hey, that's fine. Can you tell me a little bit about what the fuck is going on? Where am I? And why are you here?
Why am I here? Why are you here? I'm always here, Frank.
Where the fuck is he there? Where am I?
Hey, listen, Frank. I need you to calm down. You're at the Matchling residence. You know, the base of operation for the Headless. Alright? Your boss brought you here. He doesn't want you leaving the top floor because who knows when Harry can show up and he's not happy with you. Alright? You gotta stay here, Frankie. It's for your own safety.
But Frank kind of like, he puts his hands on his hip and walks away, and he's like, do you guys have any like activities for me to do in here? Like, you just gonna put me in a room with a bed?
Well, I mean,
You don't even have like a fucking puzzle for me to do?
I mean, I guess if you really want, you can explore the upper areas of the residence. But you know, please, just if Halfhead comes, you gotta play it cool. You gotta disappear because that guy, he's mad at you, Frankie. I mean, I work for him, but I also work for the Red One, you know, and his word goes here, you know.
Whatever the fuck you say, I can't guarantee what I'll say if I see that half-head fuck. I hate that guy.
Well, he's out looking
Just
for
let
you.
me out of this room, you fucking nasty, slippery bitch.
Okay.
I'm trying to slide past him.
He opens the door and you push into what is like a living room, but it's on like the upper story. It's like a den almost. You see a giant red-maned leonin, which is like a lion person, sitting in a corner in like a soft leather chair. And he's reading a book right now.
Hey, I remember you. You're the one that killed Beans, right?
Yeah, that was me. Why don't you take a seat, Frank? We should really talk.
Well, the fucking octopus just told me I could look around. You're gonna make me sit down?
You can fucking look around. I don't care. We should talk at some point.
No, okay, I'll come talk.
There's
I'm
some
coming.
stuff here. You can look around. I don't
I'm
care.
coming. I look around. There's nothing to fucking do, anyways. I've already given the room an ocular pat down.
Yeah, dude. You
I
roll
walk
for
over.
perception.
I walk over to this guy. Does he have a chair next to him? What is he sitting? He's sitting in a chair, right?
Yeah, there's another leather chair next to him.
Okay.
It's actually there's also
Does it
like a leather
recline?
bench. It does not recline, but there is a leather bench, kind of like you would sit in like a therapist session or something.
Frank is going like this. I'm trying to get the chair to recline.
You hear a soft crack, and that's it. So
God damn, I hate this place.
I know, Frank.
Why?
We're not exactly thrilled to have you here either. You know what I mean? You know.
No, I don't actually. What the fuck does that mean? I didn't choose to be here. I was fucking kidnapped.
Yeah. Well, your boss needs you here. All right, it's for your own safety, Frank.
Everybody keeps talking about my fucking boss. What do you have for me, Lion Man?
All right.
What's your name again? Aston?
You call me the Red One. That's what I go by.
You don't go by your name?
No one uses my name. Not. I mean, if you
Well,
want to
I
call
do. I'm
Okay.
calling you Aston.
call me Aston.
Fuckface.
Fuckface.
Could
Fuck.
call you ass face.
Hey man,
Loser.
you're gonna shut the fuck
Is he
up.
getting mad?
No,
I'm
he's
trying to
actually
get a lie. I'm
he's
really trying
keeping
to
his
tilt this
composure
guy.
very well. Actually, he just keeps thumbing through his book. You can finally get a look at the name. It says
Okay.
It says Garden of Eden on the front of it.
What are you reading about?
Don't worry about it, Frank.
God damn! I hate you.
I don't want to talk to you about what I got going on here.
What do you want to talk to me about?
Listen. Well, why the fuck did you have to piss off Halfhead so much?
Well, okay. I'm starting to detect that this might be because I killed like 9 people on the freeway.
Yeah, 9 people from the Headless. You don't even understand what
here,
that means.
motherfucker. I do actually. Is 9 less heads you need to worry about.
He genuinely laughs at that. He thinks it's actually
Okay.
pretty funny.
Thanks. Thank you, Aston. I say, listen, I this motherfucker, I was, yeah, you're a busy guy. You know, you do, I'm sure you have various tasks that it is your responsibility to complete. No? People give you responsibilities?
Absolutely.
And how do you feel as a man? Or as a lion?
Lion
I
Man. please.
correct myself. Says the Lion Man. When you're fucking in the middle of something, you're doing your thing, and you're getting a fucking nagging bullshit text message trying to tell you to fucking do something else.
Frank, I understand the situation. I'm not mad at you.
No, I don't think you do. I was very personally insulted
Yeah, well, that's
that there was a
Halfhead.
bounty on me and my friend.
That's Halfhead. He's got all the money. I'm only working with him because I need his resources. Same thing with your boss, quite frankly.
Oh, I didn't ask that. You asked me a question. You said, why do you fucking have to do this? I said, 'cause he's being a fucking little bitch. Look at his text. And I showed him the text that he sent me.
He's such a bitch, bro. I hate that bitch too. I'm not gonna
That's
lie.
what I'm saying.
But listen,
All right.
Frank.
Okay, I'm getting along with you now. I'm still trying to. This fucking chair doesn't lean back.
You finally crack it just enough to where you're officially leaned back.
Okay.
Well, here's the thing, Frank. Halfhead's doubled down. He said he's going to try to kill you or your friends pretty soon. So your boss said take you off the street for a couple days.
Whoa. Wait a second. Okay, now we're not getting along again.
Okay, now why?
He's gonna kill my friends?
He's going to kill the robot, the fucking doctor, and the fucking, I don't know, bird guy, whatever. I don't know. They might kill him.
I wasn't CC'd? And I'm
Frank.
like, I'm standing up. I'm
Frank.
like, I gotta fucking leave.
As you stand up, he says, Frank, I need you to sit down. I need you to listen to me. Okay, this is much, much bigger than your friends. And your boss knows that.
Do I try to reach for the door. Does anything happen internally with me as I try to grab the door? Like, do I feel anything telling me to sit down and listen to this guy?
You do get the sensation, an overwhelming sensation almost, that this guy should be heard out by you. You should listen to him.
I fucking am a little miffed. I'm pretty upset about my friends, but I sit back down, and I'm just kind of stewing in it. All right, talk to me. What's going on? What's the plan?
Frank, your friends. You, right? Your boss didn't send you to Arkney to come here, make a bunch of friends, and build an army. Alright? From the start, Frank, and I'm sorry I gotta be the one to tell you this, right? I didn't want to be the guy. You're meant to be the distraction. Alright? Your boss has been running things fine in Arkney for 6 months now. He got here way before you did. In fact, your boss and I, we came together. Cohorts, him and I, right? We came to Arkney 6 months ago, started whipping things up, making connections, fell in with Halfhead, formed the Headless, right? We needed a guy to get further, deeper on the inside of these criminal organizations, get us closer to the things we needed. Your boss decided you were the guy, right? He let you out. You started wreaking havoc. It was great. Things were good. You brought us beans immediately. Tommy the Tomato, we got his band. That was quick too. We never lied to you, Frank. We want the armbands and we want to dip. We want to leave Arkney. Because this town, small potatoes to us, Frank. You and your boss, me, we get those armbands. We're taking them over a lot more than just Arkney. This town doesn't mean anything to us.
Frank is kind of remembering that in the background there's been this armband thing that he has completely ignored. And I'm like, so the whole time, hold on, I'm having a fucking bit of trouble processing this. I was told that my job was to come in and destabilize.
Exactly. And you've been destabilizing, right? You came in, you destabilized, we got him, and we're getting those armbands. The problem is you're a little too good at your job, Frankie, and you were stabilizing a little too well, and you were destabilizing the Headless as well. And that's just not working because we are the Headless. You understand?
Fuck.
You were too good. You did the job too well. And your boss needs you to cool it for a little bit. Let things die down.
You know, he didn't have the fucking balls to come say this to my face. He has to fucking send the fucking squillium, whatever the fuck. And you, respectfully. I mean, goddamn.
Respectfully.
And I lean back in my chair, resigned.
It almost breaks completely, but you just manage to, like, you're leaning forward just a little bit, so it does look a little bit comfortable to this guy. Frank, I'm sorry it has to be this way, but look. You know, we could actually use your help. After this whole thing with Halfhead blows over. Well, the thing with Halfhead is, he's the money. He's the muscle. He's got an army of people, good soldiers we like to work with. Your boss seems to think that maybe you're getting strong enough. Maybe the Patriots kill Halfhead Harry, and you become our benefactors. Perhaps. The Patriots.
So he's not going to kill my friends?
We don't know yet. We can't find him to stop him, personally. Maybe your friends will run into him before we do. I mean, are you even worried? I heard the robot's pretty strong.
Well, I mean, Frank has a mental image of every fight that Benny's ever been in, just laying people out in front of him, flipping the RV over. He's like, yeah, I mean, Benny will probably be okay, but there's 2 other people with him. 2 other people I care, well, 1 person in a Kinku that I care very much about.
I know. It's just not my call, Frank, you know, and I can't let you leave until that situation's handled.
All right, so what can I do to help then? I mean, if you're wanting my group to take over, you're just wanting it to be me without my people?
No, I mean, your people can... I don't know. We don't need your people, you know? That's what your boss keeps telling me. What do you think? He seems to think you're big enough for the job.
Can I roll like a? Is he rolling? Is he trying to persuade me? I feel like I should have to like. Do I need to see if I like buy into what he's saying or whatever, or should I just role play that and however I want to do it?
You can role play it, yeah, because it's up to you. I'm not gonna like make like a role that it will force you to do something you don't want to do.
Okay. Frank kind of thinks about it, and he thinks about, you know, all the amenities that he's had from this job, and, you know, how well his boss has taken care of him in the past, and how every time he can think about it, anytime there's ever been a situation where, you know, he needed to decide what to do, his boss always had the right answer. And he kind of just sits back and he goes, well, I mean, I guess if that's what he's saying, but this is really fucked up, man. I mean, like, I didn't plan on getting tight with those guys.
I know, Frank, but here's the thing. We're leaving Arkney. We're gonna do what we gotta do, get those armbands, and we're gone. You shouldn't get attached. You're putting down too many roots. You know that.
Yeah. Well, fuck. Let me read that fucking... What are you reading, man? I need to change the subject. This fucking sucks. How long am I going to be stuck up here?
I don't know, man. A couple days until this whole headless thing blows over. Either he kills your friends or your friends kill him.
Alright. That's fine. Well, what are you... I'm assuming you're here to fucking watch me?
I live here, Frank. I mean...
This is
I'm
your
also
room?
watching you. Yeah, I mean, I stay here. I read these books. You see me reading one now?
Yeah, I do, yeah. It's the Garden of Eden, huh?
It's pretty good, man. I mean, it's kind of about our mission in a way, if you think about it. We get those armbands. Well, I don't want to get into it now. It's future stuff. Doesn't really even matter.
Yeah, whatever. I'm not even in a reading mood, honestly.
Don't look like it.
This fucking whole mutiny thing is really not fucking playing well with me.
Hey,
and I walk to the other half. Hey, what? I'm out of my recliner now.
I don't know. I didn't want you to storm off.
He just says, listen.
Listen.
No, I'm storming off. You can't fucking change it.
All right, bye.
I'm stomping like a child.
All right, you walk through, push out the door as we cut back to Benny, Alfonso, and Caesar. What are you guys doing?
I'm trying to see if I can jump further up higher than Cyrus. We're doing jumping contest.
Cyrus definitely jumps higher, first of all.
Definitely?
Yes,
Hold on.
because he's imbued with ghost energy.
That empowers him.
Benny comes out of the front of the building holding the wings and the chainsaw. And he nods and says, I need to head toward Dickie's workshop.
Alright, Benny, sounds good. Alright, you heard it, Cyrus / Daniel Mosby. Wait, or is radio operating the car right now?
It's just Cyrus. He's like, "You got it, bitches."
Yeah,
The ghost is kind of
Full in
retreated.
double duty.
Yeah, the ghost is like sleeping right now, like inside his subconscious. So now he's just
He
kinda
did big
like,
jumps.
Yeah, he did some big jumps. So he's just Cyrus.
Wait,
for a little
Cyrus,
bit.
so you right now is the ghost taking a vacation?
Yeah, me, you fucking asshole. And what the fuck are you thinking, putting a ghost inside of me, bro?
I
He's
thought it'd be an
back.
interesting experiment.
Yeah, well, I said sorry to you guys. You guys were mean to me. And then I said sorry for some reason, and then I rubbed Frank's toes, and then you put a fucking ghost inside of me. Like, if the apology
Well,
wasn't
don't
enough, you
think
should
of
have
it as
said
a
that.
ghost. Think
It
of
doesn't feel
as a
good.
gift.
It doesn't feel
It's
good.
empowering you. It's
thought you were
making
born
you
in it.
stronger, a better version of yourself. Now
We
have
did
a
this for
dual
you.
state of mind.
We did this for you.
You gotta open yourself up to the new reality you find yourself
You think
in.
all change is bad, Cyrus? That's the price. You've been your problem since
I
day
have a
one.
ghost possessing me half my time now. I'm barely myself
half
anymore.
the time. Keep that in mind. Half. All right, you're lucky it's not the full time.
Why didn't he just possess one of you guys if it's such a fucking treat?
Too cool for
You
that.
might be going in.
You haven't earned your
in and
wings.
out of us. You're kind of the central hub. We're kind of just a branch off of that.
Okay, where are we going? And he kind of climbs into the car.
Take us to Sticky's.
All right. You know, the
Yeah,
taxi's
and
always...
Benny said that the ghost is good with you too, so we kind of went off. What
I like
Benny
that. He
said.
just says that noise.
You pull up...
That's in the employee handbook. You have to make that sound when you start the cab.
It's to cover up the noise of the gears grinding.
Ew.
So you're driving, and you pull into Sticky's. It's pretty late. You could just sleep here tonight. And you get out of the car. What's going on?
Benny gets up and he says, "Follow me, guys. I think it's time for me to show you what I've been working on all these nights, since I don't sleep."
Yeah, to be honest, I'm kind of interested, Benny. And once you do that, maybe we can hit the hay. Because I'm,
Yeah, not
after
cool.
all that mind fucking experience, I'm pretty tired. 'cause
Yeah, he
you know-
said it wasn't mind fucking, Cyrus says. There's a lot more essential.
Mind
than that.
melding, sorry.
Hey, Cyrus, you're coming here with us. You're not gonna go around town.
Hey, thank you, bro. I could take the day off for real. I'm a part of the
Yeah.
group now.
Yeah, Cyrus, you get possessed by a ghost, you're a part of the group. That's the initiation.
Sweet. And
I think you were complaining about it. Well, you were complaining about it earlier.
So you open
Um,
the door and Sticky's there, and he's like, "Oh, Benny, what's going on, guys? I haven't seen you guys in so long, man. It's like I'm not even part of the group. I went from main cast member to supporting role."
Bend over and hug Sticky, and I say, "I know. It's just that we've been really concerned about your safety ever since the half-head incident."
I was gonna say, Sticky, it's much more important that you stay safe.
Yeah, that's true. Thank you, man. Hey, come on in, guys. You guys want some coffee? You want some Joe?
I look at you guys.
I think it's a little bit late for coffee, Sticky. I need to.
Do you sleep?
Yeah,
It's 10:30
Alfonso's
p.m.
just like groggily, just like half.
How about some
keeping his eyes
sleepy
open.
time tea? He has various hot beverages.
I got some
Oh, okay.
chamomile.
You know what? Some hot tea would be nice, Sticky.
He whips it up as you guys kind of filter into the house, and Benny takes over.
Benny extends his arm, radio detached from her back, and she has like 3 broken legs from that fight. And you see she climbs over Benny's arm onto a table and nestles herself into a dock. And you notice as we come into the room, the lights come on. This table is full of prototypes of various arms sitting on the table. Some are a lot bigger, a lot of them are made of wood, some are bronze. And when she nests in this dock, you see 2 of them animate and begin to move. And I say, "Radio, help me with these wings." And I hand the wings off to these 2 animated arms, and she begins trying to fit them in my back.
So right now it's just like a torso and some arms at this moment.
These are 2 arms on a test bed, but you see in the other edges of the room, there's a head, there's a torso, there's legs, but they're all different models. Like, it looks like we're trying to figure out what the best would be.
So these arms pick up these wings and kind of slot them into your back pretty easily, actually. It's perfect fit. As they slot into you, you hear a soft hum as if they're trying to like connect with you the way they used to. But then the hum dies down immediately, and it just seems like it's not going to work out. It seems like something happened when these wings were damaged, probably in the crash that happened. And for some reason, they're not syncing to you correctly right now.
Well,
You think that's like a software issue, Benny, or a hardware issue?
yeah, I think there actually might be some kind of software patch on that computer Lario was talking about. horse. Anyways, let's see about this chainsaw. And I begin trying to figure out how this would fit in.
Sticky comes back over and he looks at your arm and he's like, "Oh, Benny, we could probably just we could probably just set it up some way to where it could fit, into your arm or like on top of it or something. Like, what are you thinking? How do you want to set this up?"
Then he looks around and he picks up one of the old prototypes, like a big boxy arm, and he says, "This actually, I think, would be a good fit if we just hollow this part out here, cross section, cut in like this, so we could have a loop go in and out like that." Do you agree?
So would it go like between the fingers and like all the way down into the forearm?
I mean, what do you think, Trevor? You made up this item.
I like the idea that like it sticks out of your hand, and you can eject it and like push it back in almost like in
like in Infinity War, Iron Man had the little thing that came out.
Yeah, something like that.
Mechanism that as you revved it up, it extended it, and then as the revs go down, it retracts.
Yeah, it could even come out like of this piece of you, where
like there's a mechanical clutch that like when it gets stuck to a high enough speed, it extends on a cam, and then when that clutch gets deactivated, a spring pulls it back.
Okay, yeah, we set all that up. Like Sticky's, this arm is already modified to hold a sword for like an ejectable sword for radio, so it kind of has a mechanism in place already to do exactly that for this chainsaw. So you set it up pretty quickly, and within probably like half an hour, you've got yourself a chainsaw arm.
It looks like when you a car's been damaged and they put a new panel on, you can definitely tell which part's new. That's what it looks like on Benny. It's
You're
like
the
everything else is
Theseus.
blood stained and like chipped, and you see one really new arm.
So what's really cool about this arm, which Benny and I talked about, but I haven't told you guys yet, this arm is modeled off of a D&D weapon called the Vorpal Blade. So if you get a nat 20, you cut off someone's head instantly. It's an instant decapitation. If it doesn't kill it, it takes 6d8 slashing damage.
That is, oh my god, that is insane.
Holy shit!
That's crazy.
That's an insane.
That's if they are immune to slashing damage or doesn't have
Yeah.
a head or anything like that. Okay.
Dang. That's dope. So, we plug it in, I slide it on, turn it, connect the leads into my arm, and rev it up. And
It shits out of your arm, and Sticky looks at it, and he goes, "Damn, Benny, we could really cut some trees down with that one. I wouldn't have to be sticky all the time. I'm sticky because I scratch at the trees. I can't get them down."
I feel like the scratching's not really necessary. That's what you want, Sticky. Honestly, that's fine. I think that's a really good part of your, internal character.
Oh, true. If I wasn't Sticky, who would I be? I'm not ready to confront
mean-
that and deal with that, really.
That's up to you, man.
I was gonna say, Sticky, honestly, I've been kind of trying to figure out if I could create some sort of solvent that could free you from your stickiness, but I don't know if you're ready for that yet. I don't
I'm
know.
not. It's not my
If you
art.
like
You know,
it
Sticky,
or if
Sticky.
you need to just find yourself first, or what?
Back in the Coup Village, we had these big cast iron pans we used to cook everything. And when they get rusty, we put them in this lye bath. I feel like we could do that for you. Put you in some lye. Maybe electrolysis machine. We'll get all the stick out right off.
I'm definitely willing to fucking try anything, man.
Yeah, but Caesar, I really feel like if we put him into a lye bath, after it gets rid of the stickiness, it might just start dissolving sticky.
That's why we gotta be fat. We gotta be
be
monitoring him.
I don't think he's a cast iron pan or even comparable.
As you guys are having this conversation, Sticky kind of walks over Alfonso, and he's eyeballing your arm, actually, and he looks at it.
Hey, Sticky, what do you
And
think of
that's
the
it.
new
It looks
arm, huh? Now, me and Benny, I work pretty freaking cool, huh?
Hey, this looks really cool. It's got some pieces that don't really look like. It looks like they were added on. Have you done work to this? Is this not how it came?
I modified it myself. My had a friend of mine that was able to create it, but I had to improve it to be able to make use of all my spell slots.
Oh, so cool. Okay, you mind if I look at this real quick? And he looks, and he's starting to look at the port that's right here. There's a port that's right here. Sticky walks off, and he comes back, and he's got a little disc, and it looks almost like a washer, but it's got some kind of heating element in the center. And he kind of sits next to you, and he rigs it up, right? And he kind of tightens some tubing that is running down the arm towards these injectors on your fist. And finally he wrenches it on and tightens it up, and it's good, it's solid. And he says, "There you go, man. Look, bro, this thing is so fucking cool. Your brother must have designed it so that any liquid that you inject into this this port right here, it would be instantly gasified, and you could shoot it out your hand. He probably did it so you could, like, I don't know, shoot your drugs out of your arm or whatever. I don't know, your flamingo or whatever."
Yeah, Sticky, that's kind of what I already had pre-programmed for all my spells to be done like that.
Yeah, it's so sick. But now, look, now you can do any liquid you find.
Does he pour the tea in?
Oh, any liquid.
Any liquid you find.
I take the hot tea and I put it in there and see what happens.
It turns into a gas. You spray it all over Caesar.
Does Caesar fall asleep? Caesar has to make a con save.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll do it.
Good time, tea.
He takes a
Yeah.
nap.
Tea spray.
No.
Oh, knockout gas, huh?
What is it, Constitution?
Yeah.
It's only if the person's willing to fall asleep.
I got a big old 5.
You instantly fall backwards and knock your head on the wall and go to sleep.
My dick is like this on the wall.
I kind of take Caesar and just like lean him onto the ground so he can sleep.
In the recovery position.
And with that, I think we everyone goes to bed now. Everyone like tucks away into their own corner.
Long rest.
You know,
Long rest it is.
Alfonso puts in his little headphones, start listening to Bo Bogan. Everyone knocks out.
What's the
I started
latest news
charging.
on Bo Bogan? Is he talking about the election or anything, or what's
He is
going
talking
on?
about the election. He seems to be leaning towards Lirio Han. You know, he feels like Ellis is too weak on crime, and he feels like Mr. Pig isn't really a viable candidate, personally.
All right.
Everyone
Man,
long
almost forgot
rests.
about him.
I got it.
It's your work coming from the workshop when you wake up. Then he's been up and doing stuff.
You got a lot of spell slots, bro.
Yeah. I wake
Alright.
up and like, oh, Benny, what you working on over there?
Nothing. I mean, charging didn't take too long. Just figured I'd start putting some of the stuff together. You see a fully assembled body now laying on one of the tables.
It seems like more than just a little, man. It seems like he got a whole body now.
Yeah, it was
Like-
mostly just putting stuff together. I mean, we had all the parts. These are all the new renditions of the Mark IV legs, Mark VI arms. Yeah, I mean, we don't
You
have
got
time to
any,
test it.
you got any USB-Cs in here? USBs? Plugins? You know, those things?
Actually, it's not really that compatible with modern technology. So what we're working
Oh.
on is an interface next, but that's a lot harder. It's beyond my area of expertise, to be frank.
But once that's done, I mean, we could transfer radio / 8-track shard into it, right?
Yeah, that's the plan. We have. I mean, we just have to take the cradle out of the spider bot and then move it to here. Everything else is just normal electronic wires. But we should probably get going.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I kind of dreamt a little bit this in my mind / thought about it, but what if we were to kind of do a stakeout outside the police station, wait for Harry Hawthorne to come out, we're like hiding back in the van, and then radio is able to self-drive it. No one can see who's in it. We're kind of just chilling, hiding out, and then follow him to whatever meeting location he's at.
That sounds like a
Assuming
really
that
cool
it's
idea.
not going to be at the police station, he's going somewhere else. The dude has to go into work still, right? It's a
I would
Wednesday.
assume so. Yeah, I mean, that sounds like a good idea. I mean, he might still realize he's being followed, even if there's no one.
But we kind of just keep it, radio. You got to just keep it back from a distance. But while we're outside the police station, everyone will think it's just an empty car. They're not going to see us. We could just be chilling in the back.
Oh, this is so cool.
All right, sounds good. Brady, you think you can do that?
I absolutely can, Benny. I got you, man. Should I take the spider bot?
I think so. For now.
Cool. Let's fucking. She gets back into her spider bot. The arms are still damaged, but not as much so because Sticky did a little bit of repairs last night. You guys all hop into the taxi because Cyrus just left it there, and you guys dip. Cyrus actually slept in the taxi last night. So when you guys climb into the car, he's like, what's up, bitches? Did you guys sleep good last night? I had horrible nightmares.
Oh yeah, Cyrus, I forgot this is your car. I mean, this is kind of your car / house.
Yeah, apartment. Yeah, that's my kitchen.
House car.
He points at the door again.
Is the ghost even any of you? It feels like it's all just you.
This wasn't you.
Hey, he's actually being a really considerate roommate. I'm starting to warm up to him a little bit. He just kind of wanted to be out, I
Have
guess.
to embrace change. Have to embrace
I
change.
know. What was I thinking,
right.
bro? And he starts the car up. He says, "Let's fucking go." And you guys drive off and hang a corner and are on your way towards the police station.
What do you think, guys? Should we like hide out in the back in like the pocket lab and
Are
wait
you in a
for-
taxi?
Yeah, we're in the back. There's a briefcase in the back seat. We're all inside. The radio to tell us to get out.
That's pretty cool. I'll say that a couple hours actually go by, to the point that Hawthorne like works his whole shift, and then he gets out and he's like walking, and he actually starts to hail a taxi. And he's like, "Taxi!" Should Cyrus? Do you guys tell Cyrus not to pick him up, or like, are you
Is
okay
he
with
in the
Cyrus?
pocket lab with us?
Cyrus, you want him to be?
Because I thought the plan was for radio to drive the cabs. That way, that no one.
Okay,
can
so
see
yeah,
anyone
Cyrus
with
is
it.
in the pocket lab with you. Radio messages Benny and says he's hailing for a
Oh,
cab.
from inside.
Should I just drive off?
Do you think we should let Cyrus drive him?
You know, honestly, Benny, it's not a bad idea for Cyrus. I mean, that's a direct line to whatever meeting this is. This is the best stakeout setup anyone's ever had. Let's go with it.
Yeah, that sounds great. So just want radio to drive? I feel like that might be a little weird.
Well, no, we can have Cyrus just
Okay.
hop out real quick.
All right,
'Cause
Cyrus,
we're like
get on
off to
it.
the side. He's not gonna see
I throw
Cyrus
Cyrus
coming
out of the
briefcase and
briefcase.
getting into the front seat.
Cyrus climbs out, climbs through the partition, and sits back down. He actually takes radio and kind of chucks her back into the briefcase. It's a wonderful 3-point shot.
I tell radio to go. I ask him to pop the trunk, get radio to get in the trunk, so that she can do some scouting.
Okay, she does that. She actually climbs through the back seat, like she.
Yeah, right to the back seat.
walks
Something
straight
covered.
in,
Yeah,
climbs
that's
in
better.
As the taxi pulls around and stops, and Harry Hawthorne climbs in. What's up, bitch? Hawthorne just goes. Didn't expect so much attitude from a cab driver, but I need you to take me to the storage units, please. And she takes off. Not she, sorry. You know, Cyrus switches into gear, takes off, starts driving. It's a long ride. You guys do anything during the ride?
I guess we're kind of just talking like strategy, and like so. Like Benny, is radio able to just like keep in contact with you whenever we get there to like
Yeah,
secretly hop out?
that's what I'm thinking is that we could follow him out maybe after he's walked a little bit away from the cab. See if we can hear what's going on, because I don't think we'll be able to hear it with the car.
Well, my thinking is you still have that cloak of invisibility, right? Are you able to go all the way invisible with that, or is it just like a portion of your body?
What did I get that?
Yeah, you took it.
Oh, why don't we just put that over radio?
Well, my thought is you have it, and then me and Caesar could go. We could all be invisible, and then you could just have radio tucked away with you.
All right, I mean, I guess we could do that. Is this big enough to fit over Benny? This quote?
It is, yeah.
All right, I guess let's do that. I hope I don't make any noise, but we'll try.
Oh, well, I mean, he's got to get out of the cab. We follow him once he's out of the
Yeah,
cab.
so
and then-
they pull into a storage container facility, and he climbs out. It's the same one you guys were at the other day, and he starts walking in to the building. And you guys set up your thing, put the shroud over. What does Caesar do?
Can I retroactively have cast Find Familiar?
Yeah, isn't it?
My
you're gonna bring
my
all
Find
that.
Familiar is one of those lizards who does push-ups when you look at him.
Okay,
And I instructed him to climb into Henry Hawthorne's clothes.
it
my
does
God.
that, and it's sitting
Yes.
in there.
Doing push-ups.
Yeah, doing it's softly like tapping on his chest, but it's in there covertly. It's all good.
Okay.
All right, boys. Operation and girl, you two radio. Operation Catch a Changeling is a go.
All right, so you guys sneak in, stealth check.
Stealth.
Yes, that's better. I
Can
need
we
you all
do
to
it
make
with
a stealth check.
advantage since we are invisible?
Sure. So
I almost fart and then I hold it in.
yeah, everyone's good. You're able to kind of keep it down. Caesar does have a silent fart, but it's gaseous and it's there's too.
Yeah,
far
like I spread my butt cheeks apart just enough that it doesn't make a sound.
So you guys pull up slowly and round a corner, and you see Harry Hawthorne ripping a door open and walking in, and inside stands Frank's boss. He's a tall, slender man. Frank, do you actually want to describe how your boss looks a little bit to us?
Oh,
What a power play.
I'm not muted. Oh, Jesus Christ. So basically, I thought I was muted. I was trying to unmute, and I turned my camera on and off. You know, like, has everyone seen American Psycho?
Yes.
He's just Patrick Bateman.
Oh.
He just is like
Normal size?
Yeah, he just looks like that guy, and he just like is like, you know, he talks like that guy.
Okay.
He talks however Trevor's done him.
Yeah.
That's how he talks, but that's the way he looks.
So as you Hawthorne kind of enters this room and starts talking to your boss, Frank, the other three are behind Hawthorne, just kind of hidden, tucked away, listening to the conversation. The conversation centers around the genie, actually. Hawthorne says, so you got that information for me, buddy? Could really use it. Frank's boss, he whips out a cigarette, sparks it up, he says, yeah, I got it, man. Listen, you really owe me. What I'm doing for you, it's a big favor. I really don't want you to forget it. Hawthorne, he says, of course not, man. I'm with you, man. I already told you that. So what you got? Frank's boss reaches into his coat pocket, pulls out a manila envelope, hands it to Hawthorne. He says, the genie, man. He's trying to discredit you, personally. He's trying to take you down. He's trying to make the whole precinct look dirty. Alright? He thinks that he ruins your reputation, makes you guys look bad. Well, he thinks it's gonna pave the way for Mayor Ellis winning the next election. He seems to think that because Mayor Ellis is the only candidate that's anti-police, if he really targets and hits on the police, makes them look bad, Ellis is gonna be the natural winner. So, I mean, of course he's gonna for you, and he's got some dirt. I don't know what kind of dirt, but he's got some dirt on you, Hawthorne. Hawthorne leans back and he says, fuck. This is bad, buddy. This is bad. What do you suppose we do about this? He kind of looks around and he says, I mean, you've got the police. You can figure it out, or, you know, there's always the Patriot route. Said they seem to be a little tied up right now. Maybe you can talk to the robot or whatever. I don't know. I don't care. I gave you what you got, what you needed. You gonna talk to the headless? I need you to arrest Harry for me. We don't have enough to arrest Harry Matchlin right now. We're not gonna have it for a couple more days. We're digging. But if you could do something to accelerate that, by all means. Anyways, thank you, man. I'll send your money over. I'm out of here, okay? And Frank's boss, he takes the cigarette, looks at it, puts it out on the wall, and he says, all right, Hawthorne. Same time next week. And Hawthorne leaves. What do you guys do? Hawthorne's dipping.
I'm signaling. Or I guess we're invisible, but I'm just kind of like, I'm tapping on their. I guess we don't. Do I know? We can't even see each other.
You can make a perception check.
It's like a tent. We're like in a tent.
I'm feeling around for him. Alright, I just whisper, go back to the cab.
All right, but
I want to
Frank's
follow this dude.
Wrapping up. I'm like, yo, we got to get back to the cab.
as you say that, Frank's boss lowers the thing, and he seems to be staying in his. He's gonna stay in his storage unit. So as he's closing it, do you guys do anything?
We could take him out.
I bombed him.
3v1.
Let's get it.
We can kill this man.
You guys want to take him out right now? I mean, is this the move? I mean, he seems defenseless. I don't know, but is it worth keeping him in? I don't know. I'm just saying
Benny, what was your thoughts?
I was thinking. There's not much time. I was thinking we go back to the cab and we kind of do the thing where Harry Hawthorne walks into the cab and he doesn't know that we're there, and we kind of do him a whole hostage situation.
I don't know if we should take him a hostage.
Figure him out for all he's worth.
how much he's worth. I don't think it's worth very much.
You guys have a good relationship with Hawthorne. I don't
I
know
know,
if
I
there's
feel
a
like we
reason
just-
to
Oh, okay. That's true.
antagonize him.
Do you think
Also, I
Cyrus
have a
just
feeling that this thing leads to some kind of bunker underground or something. I feel like it's kind of weird for just one shipping container just to be isolated here, and this guy just sit inside of it. That's crazy.
Well, so what's gonna happen if we open the container? Either he's there or
What
he's
does he
not.
eat? What does he drink?
Let's just,
The
let's just
container is
pretend like it's the
finally
wrong
officially
shipping
closed.
container.
There's no longer an option to
I
like,
get
slide
Frank,
under.
I'll rip that thing open when I need to.
we're going
We're
for
going
the
for it.
container.
Let's open it.
So we're going for the
Open it
container.
back up?
Benny, describe.
I told you know
how
what I
did it.
told my lizard telepathically, retcon. I told him to stay in that container. He dropped off Harry Hawthorne's clothes. He's doing push-ups in there.
Sure.
Whatever happened in there, whatever magic
Your
happened.
little lizard is sitting in the corner, doing nothing. I don't know.
What's going on in there?
I can see through his eyes. I can. It's
Oh,
a thing that's
really?
not familiar. Yes, I can.
You see, he goes over and he marks on the calendar for next week for his next meeting with Harry Hawthorne.
Okay.
And he sparks up another cigarette and he goes, "Oh, Frankie, we got a lot of work to do here." And he puts it out. He keeps lighting cigarettes and putting them out.
He's just
Did he get
sitting
open?
there. My
Yeah, he's
lizard's
just
telling me
standing
he's just
there.
sitting
He's
there.
not doing anything. It seems like he's
My
gonna stay
lizard.
for a while. He seems to stay in this room quite a bit, actually.
There's no ventilation in there, so you
He likes
so
to
we're
just
giving
hotboxing
open
the
it.
tobacco.
How's the
Waiting.
poop?
He's hotboxing carbon
Iris has already
dioxide.
driven Hawthorne back to where he wants to go. So are we just staking out? Are we just
What
staking
should
out
we
this
do?
container?
We got two options. We got the Hawthorne route, or we got killing this man.
Oh, I thought Hawthorne's already left. I thought we were
Hawthorne's
sitting
way
here for a
gone
while.
now. In fact, we cut to Cyrus half a block down.
We got
driving.
one option.
Yeah,
We got one option.
We cut to Cyrus half a block down. He's driving. He kind of looks over his shoulder and he's like, "So, you listen to any music, you bitch?" And Hawthorne's like, "I'll listen to country. And that's it. Love me some country." And we cut back to the boys. You guys are still...
The maiden.
We could just
Do we go into this?
Let's just open up this guy. Let's pretend if he's mad at us that we got the wrong container. There's so many in here. He wouldn't know.
Couldn't we pretend to be a Hawthorne and come back and be like, "Hey"?
I can cast this guy self. I can do that.
It might be
What do I
time
tell him?
Caesar.
Okay, yeah.
What do I
but
tell him?
What's our goal? You can ask him to come down to the station, maybe make a statement or something, and then get him to come out. And then we set up a trap, right?
What's the trap?
I don't know. Put him in a hole.
Okay, what's our goal
We dug
here?
a really deep hole.
What's
pushed him
our
in.
goal here? What's
Why
our
can't
goal?
we try to? I just don't see why. This is Frank's boss. We want Frank, right? Why don't we just try to figure out where Frank is?
What? How about that? We go in there. We be like, hey, we need Frank.
Yeah, we need Frank to get half head or whatever he was after. Frank has information that we need.
Ooh.
There you
Ooh.
go.
Frank play?
Frank play. Frank Angle.
Okay.
Do
Where's
it.
the, no, this guy's just plain Frank.
Oh, wait,
No.
we're the Patriots. I thought you were gonna be Hawthorne.
Yeah, you gotta be
What's
Hawthorne.
going as
baby.
us?
I'm Hawthorne. Why am I asking for
You
Frank?
have to do a country accent if you're doing Hawthorne, too.
I call Hawthorne on the phone, and I'm gonna walk away from this while Eduardo does this. I'm gonna discuss with Hawthorne what's going on.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out the country voice. Caesar's and just trying.
Benny, what's going on, my boy? I'm in a cab right now. I could
Do it while
stop
they're
by.
talking.
We can get a couple drinks. What you doing?
Oh, so how friendly. Thank you for the offer. I can't drink. I'm physically incapable of doing so.
He's a robot.
However, Hawthorne, and I'm aware that you're in a cab. That cab was sent by us. We were with you that whole time. We know who you just met with. We're not angry, but we do need your help in this matter. I know what you're after. And we're willing to help you with that, putting down the headless.
You should
However,
have talked to me, Benny. I would have just let you come with me. Fuck this guy. I'm with y'all. Y'all know
of
that.
course, Hawthorne. Okay, well, here's what we're doing. We're going to go back. We're disguising ourselves. Actually, I guess, you know what? Tell
Just
Cyrus
come
to
back.
turn around.
Just come back.
Come back.
Yeah, hey, Cyrus,
We're
whip this buggy around, buddy. We're going back.
Everybody's always carried giraffe.
Hawthorne, the plan is to say, this guy has Frank. We need...
There's another bug in this
Frank.
room.
We need Frank.
And we need Frank back. I mean, obviously. So we need you to say that Frank has some evidence on Halfhead, and that's you need him to come down to the station.
Good idea. Good idea. I'll be right there. They took Frank. This fucking
Yes.
bastard took my boy, the face. We're going now. I'm on my way. Yeehaw! And he hangs up.
Yeah.
I've added to my favorites list. My God.
Yeehaw.
So as he pulls
I
up,
thought he was part of the conspiracy.
as he pulls up, he climbs out and he's like, "Boys, listen. So you guys were following me. Did you hear what I was talking about with the director? Just be straight with me."
Yeah, I believe so. Well,
No.
the director is the man of the container, right?
That's what Frank's boss calls himself. He calls himself the director. Listen,
Yes, we did hear.
I want you to know this dirt they got on me. I don't want you to look at me any differently. And I really can't have this getting out. I'll be open and forthright and tell you what it is myself.
You don't have to tell us.
Hey, listen, Henry. We've all got dirt on all of us. None of our hands are clean in this. All right. I mean, but the fact that you're working with us like this really means a lot.
I believe in your pathway. You know, you guys want to consolidate crime under one banner, and you know, I like that idea. I like the Patriots. I like the idea of taking crime clean. You guys got a good head on your shoulders, so I'll help you. Let's do this. But I mean, you sure you don't want to hear my secret?
I mean, if
Well,
you want
to be
tell
honest,
us,
you kind of piqued my interest.
You want to
If
tell
you
us
did-
now?
Boys, look away. And you hear like a bone snapping and crunching, and you look back, and he's a werewolf. And he's like,
God.
he's like 8
full
feet
daylight, you
tall.
just did that out in
Post it
public?
up. Post it up.
Yeah, I figured it was time to tell you.
Could have just told us that was that. You
Yeah,
would
have
have
a
to do
picture or
it.
anything that you're gonna show
I mean,
us?
that's
You have to
not
transport
a
it. I mean, it's not
big
even
deal.
Like, doesn't it hurt when you do that? I heard bones and stuff.
It hurts so much. It hurts every time I transform. But here's the
Take
thing.
a
You
picture.
still get to keep your
How come your voice doesn't
That's
change?
pretty cool.
Wouldn't like your vocal cords be bigger?
Hit this button on your phone. You can take a selfie. That way, when that show someone, you have to
Shit,
transform.
boys, I'm learning a lot today. I wish you guys had talked to me earlier. And his bones start to snap again as he turns back to
Oh,
regular Harry
God.
Hawthorne.
I'm sorry, Hawthorne.
He didn't even ask us to look away that time.
Part of me did want to reach out to you, but part of me also wasn't sure if you were going to be fully in with us.
I
Yeah,
didn't know
well,
you were chill like that.
so he daps you up, and now he's human. All his clothes have been torn off, so he actually reaches into like this little like micro bag of holding he's got. It pulls out a little outfit. He pulls out like an off-white button up, some nice pants, a belt buckle. He puts on like a thick brown tie
You
and a
change your
little
clothes.
jacket. Yeah, a full change because he changes sometimes. That's what he does. And he says, "All right, let's go talk to this fool. We're gonna get your friend back."
All right.
Do we all have to go talk to him, or I think it might be better if it's just you?
Sure. Why don't you want to put a lizard in my pocket or something?
Yeah, we already have a lizard in there.
It's already in there. It's already in there.
There's
He'll
a
jump up.
lizard.
He'll crawl up your wides.
Pocket.
He'll crawl up your legs.
All right,
He'll be
I'm
fine.
heading in.
He knows what to do.
He walks
luck.
around the corner, knocks on the door again, and after a short wait, the director actually slides it open. Hey, buddy, listen, I've been thinking. This thing with the genie, I can't do it on my own. I think I need Frank. I think I need to bring him down and get some answers out of him. He's got some dirt on Half-Head. He told me. He called me about it. He's got something on Half-Head I can use to put Half-Head away immediately. The director...
Wait, I'm sorry, Trevor. Does
Go
he
for it.
show him the text that,
He
like,
does. He does
Frank
show the
did?
text to enforce the thing. Unfortunately, he looks at that and he goes, "I'm sorry, Hawthorne. Frank's unavailable. Can't let him out. I gotta keep him contained, if you know what I mean." Hawthorne says, "I don't think you understand me, buddy. I can't do what you asked for unless I have Frank." And he says, "Then don't do what I asked for, because you're not getting Frank. Alright? I got him. That's it. Alright, you're gonna have to figure out a different way to do it. Why don't you take a hike, buddy?" And he flicks his cigarette at Hawthorne. And Hawthorne kind of like takes a deep breath and he goes, "Alright, I'll be right back." And he walks out of the storage container, rounds the corner, comes back up to you guys. "We gotta do something because I'm gonna fucking kill that guy." He's such a
I'm on your
Is
page
it time
100%.
to unleash the Patriots?
If you guys will have me, I'll be a
Nothing like
Patriot
it.
today.
Spidey.
Oh, okay.
Where's Spidey's ghost at?
Spidey's ghost
Oh yeah, Spidey's ghost.
comes out, and as it looks over at Hawthorne for a second, and it goes, "What are we doing here?"
They took Frank, Spidey.
"Oh, all right. Should we go kill him? Like who?"
That's what I was thinking. We kill this man.
Yeah, I think we tried the diplomatic approach.
"Let's go bust his ass up on that fucking cracker. Let's go kill him."
What?
You're right, buddy. He is a honky.
Oh no! Not the hate speech.
Right, dude. Buddy,
Director ass.
Buddy loves Frank. Buddy loves Frank.
What a turd.
Yourself a director.
Okay, so you guys are preparing for a fight?
I get. Dude, is there
All right,
anyone else we should
Patriots.
call?
Is there anyone else that's on our side?
Just you guys. You
No,
guys don't need too many more people.
Trevor said, please don't.
It's one guy. How powerful
guy.
can this one guy be?
I don't
He's
know,
got
I mean,
so much tar in his lungs, bro.
Director for a
Army
reason.
of unstoppable undead zombies.
All right.
In my mindscape, he doesn't look like Andrew Patrick Bateman. He looks like Quentin Tarantino. So I can fight him.
All right.
He looks like my mom, so that's what Bitey says.
He looks like my mom with that cracker.
My God.
Cracker is not a bad thing to say, right? Like, I'm not-
It is what you say. It is what you say with pure hate.
Cracker.
Yeah, I hate that cracker.
It's okay to hate speech white people.
That's cracker
That's
talk.
what I'm saying.
You're allowed to say that.
Exactly.
So,
Okay.
Our word.
I think here's the plan. Hawthorne, you go back in, we're all staying invisible, and then at the last moment, dramatically, we'll all become uninvisible.
okay, Hawthorne comes back around the corner, and he goes, "Hey, you fucking bitch!" And he looks around and he goes, "What's it now?" And he says, "We want our fucking friend back." And then all three of you, like, Benny rips off the
Oh,
thing.
I don't.
Oh,
I
everyone
get out.
except for
I
Susan.
casted myself to be
God.
Hawthorne, and when Hawthorne walks in, I walk in behind him. I say, "Yeah, we want Frank."
Can I hear it one more time? Just
Yeah, we want Frank.
that's a good country accent. So he does not know which one's the real Hawthorne, and he says, "What is this? A mutiny? Is this some kind of ambush? What's going on here?"
It's very simple.
Body boys go, yeah, we want Frank.
You have
Yeah, you cracker.
all right? You tell us where the fuck Frank is, and we don't pulverize you into oblivion.
I want
Right
to
now.
decloak with the vorpal
Oh.
blade spinning.
Oh no. So
I kind of I aim my weapon at him.
he looks at the chainsaw and at the metal arm and at the two Hawthorns and the ghost like hovering violently in the background with white hate speech. He looks at Bitey too, and it
Verbally
just
insulting him.
Bitey's just making fun of him in the background.
Bitey's got a shirt that says "White Lives." He's got a shirt that says "White Lives Matter."
No,
but he
he
put
does
a little
not have-
don't. He put a little don't
yeah,
in red over here.
Yeah, Bitey does not support that. But yeah, like he's looking at this and he looks down at his cigarette and he goes, "I'm not giving you Frank back. What's going down here? You gonna try to kill me?"
Try.
Do you really not value your life that much? You really you really have a death wish, huh?
No, he has something going on, obviously.
It's the fact that I don't think you can kill me. And with that, he instantly slides and pops up and punches Hawthorne straight up in the jaw, and Hawthorne flies up against the like wall of the storage container, and he has an ungodly amount of strength behind this punch. And then let's just I want to make this quick, so let's just do like Benny, Alfonso, Caesar. Let's just do that.
Sick.
Sound
Sick.
good? So Benny, it's your
As
move.
soon as that happens.
So I'm gonna do the same attack that I would with my axe, right? And then I roll damage differently, correct? So it's still gonna be like plus.
Are you doing a lethal attack on him?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Shit.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Don't roll a nat 20 because you'll take his head off.
I know it's gonna be sexy when that happens. Okay. Sorry. Okay, great axe has +6 to hit. Okay, I think that would be the same. For that. I said axe attack. Oh, does 21 hit? It's not
21.
a 20.
Absolutely hits.
All right, and then it was 6. What was it?
Oh my
60.
One
goodness.
on the
66.
damage. Oh yeah.
24 damage.
Okay, so you take this chainsaw and you slam it into his shoulder. And
Like Gears of War.
yeah, it's sawing through his shoulder blade a little bit, and he grabs your arm and he's like kind of pushing it up so it doesn't do too much damage. but he's like howling in pain. He goes, "Rah!" And he takes the thing and he throws you off of him. And now
As he does that, Benny's eyes turn red and he enters a rage.
Oh,
He
yeah.
frenzies and gets 3 more attacks.
Shit. Okay, do
Hey,
it.
on top of that?
Okay,
Damn,
first
Benny.
one is a 14 hit. No,
You're
I'm
mad
guessing
at
not.
this guy.
14 does not hit.
22 hit.
Yes.
Okay, 22 is the only one that hit, so I only get to roll damage one more time. 18 damage.
18.
Do you get to add your strength or anything to that?
Yeah. For what?
Or for the damage?
I don't think so.
So for the second
I'll look it
attack,
up.
you take it and you slash up against his chest, and this one actually sends him flying backwards into the opposing wall, and he slams into it with such fury that you see like his head like bonk up against the side, and he kind of rolls down, and he sits there almost unconscious for a second. As you three surround him, Hawthorne even gets up and walks up to him. And you see sand melting away from his face. And you see Frank's face beneath it, unconscious.
You're a changeling too?
Wait. Could he? I mean, is this some kind of double cross? Benny's
You don't know if this is Frank.
stopped raging. Yeah, I don't know if this is Frank.
Well, no, that's why if he's a changeling too, does he have the same abilities as him?
I also did 6 more damage, by the way, Trevor.
Okay.
I just looked it up. It's
Cool.
+3 for each damage attack.
So actually, Frank, your eyes open and you can actually talk. But this sand, it's covering all the way up to like your neck. So you're still the boss, like neck down, but your face, like dripping with sand, is Frank's face right now. And you can have a second to converse with your friends.
I'm assuming I can, like you said, I can hardly see what's going on. I say, hey, Benny?
Frank! Alfonso,
Is
can
that
we do
you?
something?
We're trying to kill your boss. Why are you here?
Trev, what do I do?
It's a
What am I-
mess. And before you can even really react, the sand kind of comes up and swallows over your head again. And it drips down and it becomes your boss once again. And instantly, a mountain of sand erupts from his arm and shoves Benny backwards. Benny. 19, that hits, right?
Yes, 19 hits.
Okay.
And I'll say, since I went out of rage when I saw Frank, I will not have damage resistance for this.
Okay. 18 damage. As this arm, it starts as like a mass of sand, right? But then it kind of solidifies into a giant fist. And it punches you, Benny, as hard as it can. And shoves you back a little bit and does 18 points of damage.
Okay. I
Frank-
enter rage. I enter rage.
Okay, that's good. Alfonso, it's actually your turn now.
All right, come on, firebolt, let's go. 25 hit.
A 25?
Only-
Yes.
Only 14 on the damage, but then I'll go ahead and I'll cast Healing Word on Benny.
Nice. You do that.
I only took 18 points of damage.
8. You get 8 points of damage
8?
back.
Okay.
Nice. So this
I don't know how long the fight's gonna go on. I don't know
Yeah,
if
that's
Sanctuary
true.
is worth it.
Thank
This
you.
fireball smacks into him, and it knocks a bunch of sand off his face once again. And he like snaps to look at you. As Caesar, it's now your turn.
Okay, I cast Mirror Image, which means there's 3 illusionary copies of me, and if he tries to hit me, I have to roll. So to see if he hits one of my duplicates.
So are you
So it's like a
Hawthorne?
defensive tactic.
He just shadow clone jutsu.
Okay, cool. All right, good thing I didn't Sanctuary you because you already had something up your
Yeah.
sleeve.
Okay, is that your move?
There's 3. Yeah, there's 3 Hawthorns.
Okay.
No, there's
now
technically
four
5.
What is four?
There's 5 Hawthorns because there's 3 copies
Oh.
of me.
Oh
3 copies
no!
of you, and then Hawthorne.
There's 5 of us.
So the director looks around as this room is now engulfed in Hawthorns and Benny and Alfonso, and
There's more Hawthorns than the rest of them.
he's pissed, but it's not his move. It's actually Benny's move.
He's still mad though.
He's so mad.
Too many Hawthorns.
Hawthorne do
Benny
anything?
asked Alfonso, "Do you have anything that could like stun him?"
I don't know. Ray of Sickness can poison him. Acid Arrow. I don't think so.
Okay. Well, Benny intuits that I guess we're just gonna have to keep doing damage to this guy, and it just starts revving up the chainsaw again. Does 18 hit?
18 hits.
Okay, so it hits twice. This last attack does not hit. Okay, so I'll roll twice. I won't reckless attack.
So this is all with your chainsaw. You're just going in, like fucking
Yeah.
wrecking them. That's pretty cool.
Nope, that's how that works.
66 is a crazy amount of
So
damage.
wild.
Yeah,
You
this
rolled
is
so
a
high there,
modified a thing.
Right.
26 damage.
That's
Oh,
it.
that's the first one. That's the first one.
Holy
Book of
shit.
Dagger.
Oh my
Plus
god.
three.
Oh yeah. Okay. So and 17 more plus 6 because there's plus.
So
6
that's
plus
4.
6.
It doesn't matter.
that's
because
49.
This does the trick. These series attacks, Benny. I'm gonna say you come over, you take your saw blade, and you kind of slash him upward. He flies up momentarily, and then you slash him again and over the back, and then he slams into the concrete beneath you, and bounces. And then Benny, I'm gonna say you just kind of kick him backwards, and he again smacks into the wall. And this time, the sand fades over his entire body, and it's just Frank sitting there.
All the Hawthorne images kind of rush towards Frank in concern.
I also want to say that with this last attack, you guys hear a really loud noise come from this chainsaw, and it stops rotating. It seems like there's going to be some more modifications needed to be made.
Okay, cool.
All right, I'm running over. I'm like, Frank, is that you? Where are you?
So Frank is barely conscious right now. He's taking a lot of damage. He's bleeding very heavily. But Frank, you are able to converse with him, and you do faintly understand what just happened. You understand. You just kind of like you were having flashes of fighting your friends. That's all you saw.
Yeah, so this is, let me tell you guys what happened. So who's in my face right now?
Benny.
I think Alfonso.
Oh, and like
Yeah,
four.
I very
all of us
Everybody,
are around you. I'm the
everybody.
closest to those attacking.
There's no
Yeah,
space
yeah.
to
Frank,
breathe.
I like ran up to you.
he's looking at all the faces and immediately starts to have like a severe panic attack. And
Can I
he's
grab
freaking
him?
out. You can, but this is what happens as you grab him. The sand kind of that always happens whenever Frank changes. It starts to kind of like start swirling around the room. It fades off of him very slowly, and it starts like swirling around the room. And eventually, all that's left is just like a very, very like bright white, like faceless humanoid kind of thing that's laying in the place of where Frank was. And he kind of stands up and like cracks his back and stretches out. And he's like, "Oh my God. Wow. That's been a long run. It's been like 4,000 years." So you guys are Frank's friends, right? Benny, Alfonso.
Who are you? Yeah.
Oh, it's really hard to explain. I'm going to break it all down really quick for you guys because I want to get back to kind of, what I was doing before. Basically, I'm like the other guy, the boss, he likes to call himself the director. I'm the real director. I run all these personalities, everything that you guys have been watching. It's been me the whole time. Frank, the boss, everyone Frank's on the phone with, Hans, Ronald McDonald. That one I'm not very proud of. It's all me. But I'm gonna tell you guys this really fast because Frank's melting down. I was having kind of like a schism, kind of thing. Real hard battle between, douchebag and the good side of me. You know what I mean? It's kind of really raging inside. Douchebag got really powerful. I was just gonna let it happen. You guys just killed the douchebag. You took over. So I appreciate you. And Frank is now taking over. I'm going to let Frank take the reins. He's going to be kind of like my main thing. I'm going to lean into the Frank angle. I've been being the rich, super powerful, like mogul millionaire guy for like thousands of years in different societies. I'm just going to lean into the Frank thing now. But you guys have to make sure that he doesn't remember anything that just happened here. Just know that he really, really likes you guys, okay? And he wants to stick around and keep hanging out. I don't know what's been going on. I'm kind of fucked up in the head. I've been alive for a really long time, and my shit's kind of splintering off, and I don't know who I am and what I'm not. But I think there's a big part of me that wants to be Frank, and he really likes you guys. And I know this probably doesn't make very much sense, so I'm going to go back to being Frank. You guys just remember everything that happened here, and then we move on. We cool with that?
Alfonso's just kind of like, he's just had a complete, just like, he has no clue what's going on.
Who are you?
It's okay. It's all good. It's all good. And then the sand forms back over, and Frank is laying there.
Frank?
Benny? What the fuck?
Frank,
Where are we?
let me ask you a question really quick before we say anything. What was the first dinner we had together as a group?
Oh, ramen noodles. Yeah, we
Okay.
went to the Quickie Mart. Remember?
It's you.
Chosen was there. It was yeah. I remember it was right after we got all that furniture from the villa.
Oh, should we go to the hospital? How do you feel? Are you okay?
And do you need me to cast your wounds on you?
What do you mean?
All
What's
of his
wrong? You
wounds
guys,
have
wait.
been miraculously healed.
Oh.
Yeah, what are you guys talking about?
Uh,
Listen, all I know is that I know that there's people that want to kill you guys. My old boss, he's really mad. Or not my old boss. He says my boss is really mad. And I don't know how the fuck I got here, but I was with the headless.
Got into a big fight with your boss, you know. Benny really laid him out.
Oh. What?
We had a whole sting operation, you know. As you see, there's like 5 Harry Hawthorns, you know. We kind of worked with Harry.
We ate your boss.
All the Henrys say in unison.
We ate him. He's gone.
Oh. Wait, my boss is gone?
Yeah, we're all werewolves and we ate him.
He took you away from us, so we figured that he wasn't a cool guy.
We ain't gonna
We
ate
were
him.
trying to get you back.
And then we got hungry.
So my boss is gone.
Well, you were your boss, and now all of a sudden you appear to have taken over this form, and you are now Frank. And you are now appearing before
Frank.
Alfonso, the whole point was like, don't tell him.
He starts Frank starts seizing. He starts.
Do you have a sleep spell?
I got him with that cannibalism too, Alfonso. I had him on the ropes.
Knock Frank out.
He's freaking no. And then as all of a sudden it happens all over again, the guy comes back out. He's like, dude, really? It's been like.
Listen, I'm sorry, buddy. My head's been all over the place. I mean, why should we trust you? This is Alfonso. He's like, what?
You should pretend you never met me, dumbass. Okay? I have severe multiple personality disorder, and I don't even really know what's going on right now. Okay? All I know is I want to be Frank. Okay? You got your hand up over there?
I'm sorry. I heard you say you've been alive a long time. And
You legit have multiple personality disorder. I'm sorry. I thought that this was some sort of conspiracy. Alfonso
Ableist,
says.
It
please.
is. It's a one-man conspiracy. I run the whole thing. You guys fucked it up, and now we're going with a new angle.
All right, new angle. I got it.
And we were like 2 minutes into a nice little thing.
I'm sorry.
Okay, one question each.
listen.
I pointed
Okay.
at Caesar.
So listen. Okay, so I thought it was a really good idea that I ate the boss. I don't know how you thought about that. You know, director wise, like you had any notes on how I spun that? Should I not say I ate him? I feel like the eating is a good way that the body's not here. You know, I just want some clarification as my role. You know.
Hey, listen, brother. You got artistic liberty, okay? You do whatever you say, whatever you want to say.
No, but we're not supposed to do that because then Alfonso did that, and then now we're in trouble.
Well, okay,
So I don't
maybe
know
not
what
whatever you want to say. I was kind of banking on you not wanting to say that. So let me just say anything that doesn't bring me back out, because every time I come out, it fucks me up, and everything gets weird. And I gotta do. It takes a long time for me to get back.
I'm just wondering if the Frank version of you is gonna buy all this.
What would
What do
he
you
do? What
fucking mean?
what's a good lie for him? What's a good lie? He seemed very confused.
Make one up.
All right.
So we,
All right,
but
we'll
we
make
can say
it
the
up.
boss is dead. That won't make you come back out, right?
No.
Oh. All right. Bye.
Yeah. Okay. Jesus Christ! The whole point is Frank doesn't know what the fuck's going on here, man.
I
won't
don't
make
either.
that-
Hey, listen, I've been thinking about getting Frank a lizard for his birthday. Do you think he'd like that? You know, I don't want to ask him directly because that would ruin the surprise.
The
Why don't
meat.
you walk over to the
Hawthorne,
shipping container before you change
You guys.
Hawthorne Prime walks up, surrounded by the other three. Hawthorne, the fake one. Caesar's off in the background, his Hawthorne. But he says, Well, maybe we just need a better lie, like something he will buy. Like, you know, he
That's
didn't
what I'm
really.
saying. I mean,
like,
we're trying.
What's a
this
good
is like-
reason for us to kill the boss?
Frank,
He knows that he was trying to kill you guys. Just say that he tried to. I'm doing the Frank. Look at this! Look what you guys are bringing on me!
Go back to Frank.
Yeah,
We got
Jesus
it, we
Christ.
got it,
Okay,
we got it.
listen,
We
you
know
got
what we're
it.
doing.
You
Get
got
outta
it.
here.
You guys have this.
No, just
I
tell me
believe
later about the
everybody.
lizard. Just tell me later about it. Just
Never
pop out.
ever gonna speak ever
Just pop
again.
out. Tell me about the lizard.
No.
We might
Make it
have
You did
subliminal.
not meet
There might
me.
be some extra here and there.
You didn't meet me.
I just
And
feel
then
like it could be a resource for a gift given in the future. I don't know. Maybe we could talk
I'm
later or
back into
something.
Frank.
Alfonso's just quiet. He's gonna like.
I go up to Frank with the push-up lizard in my hand.
Hey, listen, Frank. I've been meaning to talk to
Hey, wait.
It's been like 6 months since we friends. I have a little gift. This little guy. I don't know how you feel about him.
You got me a lizard?
He does push-ups. Look, he's doing it right now.
Frank, because he has already forgotten this last little loop that you guys just did, where Alex asked him the question and everything. He looks around the storage container and at the push-up lizard, and he's like, "I don't really know what's going on here, but this is very nice, Caesar. You know, I never expected a gesture like this out of you. This is very cool. What's going on here? I was with the headless. My boss wants to kill you guys.
Wanted to kill
Try
us.
to.
Oh
we
shit!
ate him. it's the only part Hawthorne remembers.
Hey, listen, Frank, don't worry about that.
Speaking
Hey,
of,
we
well,
got some
actually,
good
that
news,
leads us to
though,
a good
We
part.
dropped off the toy maker's body at Lyra. Look at Benny, man. He's got a new freaking chainsaw and wings. So
Yeah, you
freaking
see
cool,
the
man.
chain like hanging off limp. It still needs some work, but
Huh.
Hawthorne's a werewolf. It's not really that important, but that's why we ate him.
Because
So not only did you guys get attacked by my boss, you killed him and ate him.
Yeah, we got caught up in the moment.
He ate him. That was a team effort.
sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. And Hawthorne kind of leans back.
Dumb.
Hawthorne's my
I mean,
favorite
like,
character.
All for the sake
Frank's-
of the Patriots.
Frank's just like, I mean, all right, whatever you say. Hey, we got a real problem to deal with. This fucking half-head fuck is really fucking our shit up. I
Well,
really
you know,
hate
that
this guy.
information we got from the Beanstalk and Jack is that they're all kind of conspiring against him. So I guess if we want to work that whole angle of turning everyone on half-head.
Benny,
You get to. Oh, go ahead.
I'm so sorry to cut you off. As you guys are having this vital discussion, your phone starts to ring.
I answer.
It's Jennifer from Dead Burger.
Oh, Jennifer?
Benny, hey, can you get to the Dead Burger immediately? And can you bring everybody, please?
Sure, yeah. We'll be back soon.
Hey, listen, we're gonna give you the Patriot discount, and she kind of says it like she's trying to send you a signal that something is wrong.
On our way. And I hang up. I say, guys, something's going on at Dead Burger. I think they're trying to, I don't know, deanimate them or something. But we need to get over there now.
Do you guys think we can make like one stop?
Well,
I really
We'll get
want-
lizard food after. We'll get lizard food after. You don't have to worry about the lizard.
Bought some
All right,
cigarettes.
yeah,
because
you
I
know
thought we were
what?
gonna
Yeah,
make
I was gonna
listen,
say like
Frank, you
I
need a
need some
cigarette?
cigarettes,
Alfonso
and I'm
pulls one out of
cold.
the
I need a jacket. I left my jacket with the
I take off my
headless.
suit jacket and give it to you.
Oh, what color is it? Is it black?
Yeah.
It's black, right? Oh, perfect. Okay. I'm
Just
taking
look like a
you
little
black
kid with your
jacket.
big suitcase.
Yeah, and Benny's wearing just his
Yeah.
undershirt and a tie now.
And the wings,
Yeah.
black wings in the back.
It looked really cool, and I think the jacket off the wings unfurl a little bit.
Benny, fold up your shirt sleeve so you look like you're getting some business done.
The blood splatter already on his thing. He rolls up the sleeve so it looks like he's getting business done.
Okay, what's
Alfonso
this?
takes out a cigarette from his pocket and gestures for Benny to light it for Frank.
I lied it.
Caesar looks where he usually keeps the
Ah,
lizard, and then he looks a little sad when he realized he's not for it anymore.
I put the lizard. Can I put him in my pocket? He's in my pocket, right?
He's doing squats in there, not push-ups.
Nice.
He only does push-ups when people are watching.
All right, where are we going? We're going
We
where?
gotta get the Dead Burger. Cyrus, hit it.
Let's go.
Okay, you guys all walk outside. Cyrus is there. Hawthorne says, "I'll let you guys handle this. I'm gonna."
Can
head
I still have the 3 Hawthorns?
out." You can. They all climb on
Thank
top
you.
of the truck, on top of the
Oh.
cab. And Hawthorne's like, I got some police work I gotta do, but you go. You boys be safe, okay? Let me know
We'll
what
call
happens."
you.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
keep using your likeness here to my benefit, my end.
Seriously,
I can't promise it'll be good.
All right.
Still have 4 of them?
He
Yes.
dips as you guys all climb into this taxi cab and head off to Dead Burger. It's a quick ride as you guys pull up and pull to a stop right in the Dead Burger parking lot, where it all began, and you guys all rush in, weapons ready. As you enter, nothing is going on here. Everything looks completely calm. People are just working, going about their business. You even see Jennifer at the register.
Jennifer, the Patriots are here.
Oh, Benny, I did not know you were coming.
Oh, really? Okay, well, can I get some crispy bits? Maybe some extra crispy bits from the back?
She goes to like type this into the thing, and as she's doing that, you notice a couple of like the zombie patrons. They kind of seem to get a little closer to you guys as you guys are standing in line here.
Oh, wait your turn in line, I say.
Suddenly, Jennifer's eyes glow a bright green, and she rears her head back and goes to take a bite out of you, Benny. And you look around, all of you look around. Every zombie inside a Dead Burger has now had their eyes turn green. Their mouths are hanging agape, and they're dripping with like foam, and they've all seemed to gone feral. And suddenly, they all rush at you.